Yo, chat, can you hear me? Can you see me? How are we doing? It is your boy, Liam, back in this thing. I'm seeing like looks like my logo is kind of like covering my face. So let me make that a little bigger. Cool. What is going on, y'all? It is your boy, Liam. We're back in this thing. 15th live stream. I am going to be editing some client work. I got this reel I want to edit and post for the law firm. And then I got, can I move that? And then I got this content package I did for an auto body shop. And then we might play around with this new digital product I'm going to be working on that I really want to get out there to help you guys edit. But without any further ado, this is live stream number 15. We're vibing, we're cooking, chilling. If any of you guys are interested in joining my community, it is a community platform where we have course material on how to land better clients, how to be a full-time creator without using any of that jargon. Hey, you'll land your first client, you're going to learn how to do personal branding, you're going to learn how to be better at your craft, which is everything it is. It is simply everything that I have learned from my past mentors and my schooling and failing and creating my business, Mailman Media. So if you are interested, join the community, DM me, I'll send you the link. It is free to join, and yeah, I'm really excited to get you in there. We're going to do some calls. I can work on you a little closer one-on-one, and we can work together, and I'm just truly excited to get this thing rolling. So I'm seeing here, looks like the stream is going and it looks healthy, which is great. Boom.
You say you're injured.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and pull up our calendar, content calendar for Carlson and Demir, the homies here. So if you do join the Creators Key, you can go ahead and get this template where I create content calendars. It looks just like this. Boop. And you can kind of set out, when your rollout starts, when your rollout ends, and you can send this to your clients just to look more professional. So basically what the Creators Key is, it just takes whatever skill, whatever, creative skill you have, whether you're a videographer, an editor, photographer, and it just allows you to run it like a business. It's essentially what I did. Something I love, something I didn't think I could create into a business is it took trial and error, and now I built it into something that I can survive off of, which is honestly amazing to say. So boom, we have the last one here, and the rollout actually ends after today's post. So after this, I will be invoicing my client. So if you want to learn how to get retainer clients and not have to run around like a chicken with its head cut off, right? And you want to land bigger clients, and you want to learn all the ropes, get all the templates, everything I know, ask me whatever question you want. DM me, reach out, whichever way is possible, and let's grow together. Very, very excited to hear from you if you are that person. So real, we have Brian, question equals trap. So Brian, question equals trap.
Ever feel like a question may be a trap? First. Ever feel like a question may be a trap? Sometimes it is. In most.
So the beautiful thing about working in a big project file like this, when you kind of batch edit, batch record content, is you can literally just copy and paste
Ever feel
effects and graphics and whatnot from the previous,
like a question
right? Just to kind of
may be a.
get things going.
Ever feel like a question may be a trap? Sometimes it is. In most. Sometimes it is. In most.
So yeah, like this old reel that I edited, I'm literally just hitting Command C, going here, Option Command V, and that pastes all attributes, and boom.
Ever feel like a question may be a trap? Sometimes it is. In most legal cases,
So I can move this over to the right a smidge.
attorneys don't ask questions they don't know the answer to. They're comparing what you're saying to prior text messages, testimony, and things you may have said before in that same deposition. What's their goal, you ask? Catch inconsistency. What's their goal?
This one I think I'm gonna punch in. Boom.
Goal, you ask?
I think I actually want to rotate that a little bit too. It looks a little bit off.
Goal, you ask? Ever feel like a.
This one as well, you can see the words in the back are a little off center, so just go in -1, just like the last one. Keep it coherent or consistent.
Don't ask questions they don't know the answer to. They're comparing what you're saying to prior text messages, testimony, and things you may have said before in that same deposition. What's their goal, you ask? Catch inconsistencies, shake your confidence, or maybe just try to make you appear unreliable. The best thing you can do, stay calm. Catch inconsistencies, shake your confidence, or maybe just try to make you appear unreliable. The best thing you can do, unreliable. The best thing you can do, stay calm, stick to the facts, and give short, concise answers. Preparation changes everything. If you're being asked questions, call us first. Ever feel like a question may be a trap? Sometimes it is. In most legal cases, attorneys don't ask questions they don't know the answer to. They're comparing what you're saying to prior text messages, testimony, and things you may have said before in that same deposition. What's their goal, you ask? Catch inconsistencies, shake your confidence, or maybe just try to make you appear unreliable. The best thing you can do, stay calm, stick to the facts, and give short, concise answers. Preparation changes everything. If you're being asked questions, call us first.
Love it. I could use some music. So we're gonna go over to Epidemic Sounds. Corporate serious. How did House Electronic get up there? What? corporate serious, not house electronic. Stop playing around. Oh my gosh. Corporate serious, yeah. What are we talking about? I kind of like this one. I can feel it. I can feel it being a good one. So we're gonna go ahead and go to like informational, corporate, serious. What is going on? If you join the live stream, drop a W in the comments. Say what's up. It is your boy Liam. We're chipping away here, doing some client work. Got a bit of a hefty project to edit after this one. It's for an auto body shop. Just getting this reel posted out of the way so I can work on that, and then hopefully get working on some more of my personal branding work. Just showing you some behind the scenes, showing you the process. So let me know how you are doing today. Feel free to ask me any questions in the world. Yeah. Let's hear how this sounds. Put like a -12.
Ever feel like a question may be a trap? Sometimes it is. In most legal cases, attorneys don't ask questions they don't know the answer to. They're comparing what you're saying to prior text messages, testimony, and things you may have said before in that same deposition. What's their goal, you ask? Catch inconsistencies? Shake your confidence? Or maybe just try to make you appear unreliable? The best thing you can do, stay calm, stick to the facts. You can do.
I think you should cut one more time right here. We can punch it in. The best thing you can do.
You're unreliable. The best thing you can do, stay calm.
And then we'll lock the audio and we'll make a cut point here, Command-Shift-K. And then a cut point here. And I can come all here and hit X, and that'll just ripple delete that. And then hitting N to use the rolling tool, just boop.
Stay calm. Ever feel like a question may be a trap? Sometimes it is. In most legal cases, attorneys don't ask questions they don't know the answer to. They're comparing. Ever feel like a question may be a trap? Sometimes it is. In most legal cases, attorneys don't ask questions.
I think we can raise it up a smidge.
Ever feel like a question may be a trap? Sometimes it is. In most legal cases, attorneys. Ever feel like a question may be a trap?
Right on that trap.
Be a trap?
You can see it peaks in the red there, so we're gonna want to come here to trap, where it says P. And then we can just come here and hit G and then go -4. And that should get
A
right.
trap? Sometimes. Ever feel like a question may be a trap? Sometimes it is. In most legal cases, attorneys don't ask questions they don't.
Oh, see it peaked again. Probably.
Attorneys.
You can just scrub through it like that, see to find it. Right around there.
Ever feel like a question may be a trap? Sometimes it is. In most legal cases, attorneys don't ask questions they don't know the answer to. They're comparing what you're saying to prior text messages, testimony.
So just hit G, go -4.
Testimony, and things you may have said before in that same deposition. What's their goal, you ask? Catch inconsistencies? Shake your confidence? Or maybe just try to make you appear unreliable? The best thing you can do, stay calm, stick to the facts, and give short, concise answers. Preparation changes everything. If you're being asked questions, call us first.
A nice little slight zoom in here I think would be cool. So adding a position and scale keyframe, going to the end, and then just punch it in ever so slightly. Maybe even a little less than that. We don't want it too abrupt. And then highlighting these, right click, temporal interpolation, ease in, boom.
Preparation changes everything. If you're being asked questions, call us first. Preparation changes everything. Preparation changes.
Actually, I'm gonna get rid of the position keyframe.
Preparation changes
weird.
everything. If you're being asked questions, call us first.
Great. I think that's good. I think that's good. So just marking an out point here. 1 over frame, marking an out point by just hitting O.
Ever feel like a question may be a trap? Sometimes it is. In most legal cases, attorneys don't ask questions they don't know the answer to. They're comparing what you're saying to prior text messages, testimony, and things you may have said before in that same deposition. What's their goal, you ask? Catch inconsistencies? Shake your confidence? Or maybe just try to make you appear unreliable? The best thing you can do, stay calm, stick to the facts, and give short, concise answers. Preparation changes everything. If you're being asked questions, call us first.
Cool. Yeah, I think that's good. So all I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna come to text, and then I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna go to export text file, documents. If you see my other live streams, you would know how to do this, and my original desktop isn't, oh, here it is. And then just hit save. And then I'm gonna show you why I did that in a second. I'm actually going to exit out of here. I am going to go to Google Chrome and then go to ChatGPT. I'm going to open sidebar. I'm going to go to my lawyer life, what would you call this, topic here, I guess, inside of chat, boom, and then literally just paste the transcript, the text that I just downloaded, and then just add those last 2 words, call, or last 3 words, call us first, because I changed that to a graphic, wasn't a caption. Didn't get downloaded, easy peasy, and then it's on instant. I mean, let it take its time, get a good one. And I trained this particular topic, we'll call it, what would you call a chat inside a chat. Train this particular chat to give me a caption with hashtags and cover image ideas. So all I have to do is just upload that. So boom. So then I could actually, I forgot to export it from Premiere. So go back into Premiere real quick just so I can export it. If you do join up in the live stream, drop something in the chat, ask me a question, say what's up, drop some W's. Would love to hear from you. All right, export. We're gonna go question equals trap. And then we'll just rename that. Fine, I'll make sure everything's checked properly. Yup, and then go export. Should take like 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not quite 10. Ooh, that's a spicy black coffee. How you doing? Every sip of coffee I take, I need to take like 2 sips of water. Maybe even 3. All right, so we exported that. We got the caption. Now we have an idea for a cover image. So the last thing to do is create a quick cover image. So going into Canva, boom, and then going to this project. I'm just gonna duplicate this so it stays consistent. And what is this saying to do here? Is this question a trap? Close up of Brian or Scott looking directly at the camera, serious expression, add subtle background graphics. All right, so let's go into our Carlson and Demir Google Drive and try to find a still of maybe Brian looking a bit serious as he's smiling and all of them. Ooh. Stills too. Do we have Brian with a bit more of a serious expression here? I like this one. That's a pretty serious expression. But we're talking about, is this a question trap? So I think I like this one. But I feel like he should be looking into the, you know what I mean? Into the camera with a serious face. Cross the mirror. Do we have any of him looking into the camera here? Ooh. That's a stellar photo of Bry right here. We might run with that. And honestly, I might just go like this, Command-Shift-5, and literally just pull this part without even downloading it, just screenshot it. Boom. Capture. Great. Because he's looking at the camera, that's what we wanted, a pretty serious face. Great. Great. Let's try, boom. Going back here. So, okay. Text messages, transcript page. Yeah, so it's about, being asked questions and, asking questions. Let's see what comes up. Just give this right back to chat. Can you generate this for me? Just the background. Have it symbolize being asked questions. Sweet. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and just exit out all this, and we'll replace this with this. Make this transparent, background remover. Then get rid of this, make it bigger. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Replace this text. Huh. Is this question a trap? Want this to be like is this question a trap? There we go. I like that. I think that could work. You can even come into edit. Go to tools. Pretty sure we can upscale it. Upscale, yeah, boom. Shout out Canva. I'm thinking about it, I think I want to have a photo of the courthouse. I think that'd look cool. Courthouse. Little town CT. Literally just grab. Oh. Just grab. Boom. Desktop. Throw it on in there. Nah, we'll throw it on in there. Right behind him. I like them in the middle, actually. Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and open up our messages. And we're gonna go to Scott Carlson. And we're gonna go ahead and send him the reel and the caption. Question equals trap. And then go ahead and find me that. Boom, download, boom, here. Boom is right here. And even take the good old trusty caption 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hashtags, and send it to him for his approval, and then we'll get that posted. All right, real simple. Boom, boom. All right, stream. How we doing? How we feeling? How we living? All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and open up this other project I've been working on. Show y'all what's going on there. Airport auto body. Boom. So here, I'll break this project down in just a second. I'm just gonna go step aside for a piss real quick to go pee. Yeah, I will be right back. Let me just clean this up. It's been 34 minutes. That's what it takes to just whip up a reel real quick. Don't overthink it, guys. All right. Live chat. No one's in the chat. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I need y'all in the chat. What's good? What's good? All right, be right back. All right. Ooh. We back in this thing. What it do? What it do? What it do? Ooh. Time to post this to my story. Hopefully some peeps join up. It looks messy. Oh, desk looks messy. How's the audio coming through? That's what I want to know. That's what I really, really, really want to know. Now, let me just get the link real quick. Don't worry, y'all. We're going to get back going here. This is the project. I'm saying don't worry, y'all. Like, there's someone actually watching. I'm hilarious. Vibe editing. All right. All right. Well, before we get going on here, we actually did just ask for a revision on the cover from our good friend Scott. So let's just go back into Canva and see what we can do here. So on this reel. What is a good cover for this reel? Like, y'all feel me or what? All right. So it's about asking questions. Is this question a trap? I guess we can do like lawyer trap. Because setting a trap. Maybe we'll just go here. You know what? We're gonna find. We're gonna find a photo of Brian, a better photo of Brian. We're actually gonna download it. So boom, Carlson and Demir, stills. All right, there's actually one of him. Like, I like this. I love this one actually. Yeah. Boom. 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 All right, so we're gonna use this, and we're gonna go back up, and we're gonna use this same thing. This has a text on it. I love it. I think that's all we needed to do. I forgot I had this photo. My bad, y'all. Yeah, boom. Downloading that. Hopefully that works. Hold the phone, my peoples. Let me get some tune. I'm gonna get some tunes going real quick so we can vibe out. Maybe lay a little freestyle down. Sight. All right, come on. Perp. Funny enough, I edited a couple of reels for Smoke Perp. If you guys are familiar with the artist. All right. So actually, I don't know if you guys know, but if you go to Chrome settings, downloads, where is it? What, am I blind? What's going on? Downloads. You can set a destination to where your downloads go. So I have all my downloads going to this. So if I, download files I need to edit, I can route to that. So every time I download something from Google Chrome on this profile, which is my business profile, it gets downloaded to that same folder where I downloaded the files for the Smoke Perp reel. Anyways, moving on. Let's go ahead and check out these reels. So basically, I would like to break down to you all what I did here. If you are in the live stream and you have any questions on anything that's going on, please let me know. Would love to inform you on what we're doing. So hold on, I'm just making sure my stream is up to date. Why is it going so slow? Yikes. All right, we're up to date. Okay, so this is a content shoot, a content package I shot for Airport Auto Body in Hartford, Connecticut. And came up with the strategy, went there, shot it, whole bunch of, footage we captured there, banged it all out, and imported it all in the timeline. Now I'm batch editing. And now I've done other live streams where I've batch edited content from scratch. So basically here is what the full timeline looks like. Super simple, nothing crazy. Just kind of color labeling different reels. So we had a total of, let's see here, 14 reels with like 8 scripted A-roll talking points. And then we had a whole bunch of B-roll. I marked all that brown. And I believe I made a sequence of all the B-roll. It looks like I didn't. So that's what we'll do. We'll pick up on that. I got some drone, some footage of an interview with the owner. Shout out OG Tony Cavallero. And yeah, so basically the next step I think would just to come here and just highlight everything that is brown, which is B-roll. And you can see the B-roll that I lifted up goes with the reel. And once I separated, so it's a very step-by-step process. Like, I throw everything to the full sequence. I color coordinate everything so I know the different reel, the different topic. I will reformat the sequence if need be. In this case I didn't. I kept it 4K. I will transcribe it, add captions to it, take the B-roll that belongs in each reel, bring it up. As you can see, I brought everything up that I wanted to be in its own reel, so it just kind of stood out. And then I will create subsequences from each one in a certain bin so I can have each and every individual reel ready to go. And the reason why you do everything before you create the subsequences, which I learned by, messing up, is so it's already embedded. Now, Premiere Pro doesn't have a native feature to multiply edit sequences. I can't come here unless there's a new update. I'll be like, what the heck? And then go to edit sequence. You know what I mean? So that's why you do it in the big sequence and the master sequence, and then you create a bunch of subsequences. So anyways, all I'm gonna do now is just take all of the brown clips and make just a giant B-roll sequence from all of that, so I can refer back to if need be. This was shoot 1 of shoot 3 with Airport Auto Body. It is the second package I've done with them. They're great people. Something about cameras and cars, I feel like, just go so well together. Like, it's like peanut butter and jelly. They complement each other. It's the lighting's great in there, the cars, the moving tires, the way the light reflects off. It's beautiful. So I'm excited to whip this up. So what I'm going to do now, once I highlighted everything, to create a subsequence from it, you hit Shift U. Boom. Now I have a subsequence here. Drag that into my main project. I'm gonna just name this B-roll. B-roll full. Great. Highlight all of this. I'm actually gonna drop these down. I could probably delete the audio if I wanted to, but I'm gonna come here, hit this, delete all this, go to sequence, and then close gap, and now I just have a nice full sequence of all the B-roll. And I'm not going to delete the audio, but I'm going to offline it by hitting E on my keyboard. That's my own keyboard shortcut to offline something. Okay. So we have the B-roll, the interview, the FX3 full, A7 full. I can close out of these, and I can come into my Reels folder, and I have 14 Reels. Now, what I want to do, now that I have these subsequences, these own worlds of these Reels from my main projects, I can come into each one and edit them.
3, 2.
Most people walk in here thinking that they need brand new parts, but that's not always the case.
Every repair starts with one question.
Every repair starts with one.
Very loud in there, but nothing a little Adobe podcast can't fix. Just wanted that to be known. This was the first one we did. He was swaying his hips a little bit. Hey, buddy, just saying hello from Kenya. What is going on? Thank you so much for saying hello. You're the first person to say something in the chat. It means the world to me. Just some engagement in the chat. What is up? Hope you're having a beautiful day, man. Kenya. I could be wrong. Is Kenya in Africa? If it is, let me know how you're doing, my guy. Thank you so much for saying something in the chat. It's a real blessing. Fills my heart. Hope you're having a beautiful day. I'll keep you company. My guy, thank you. Thank you so much, Brian. Yeah, we're here editing. I don't know what it is you do. Yes, Kenya's in Africa. Okay, awesome. That was probably a silly question. Let me know what is going on in Kenya, man. What East Africa to be precise. Awesome. Let me know what you're up to, man. What it is you do. Are you a creative yourself? Do you edit? Do you shoot? Or are you just coming in to just vibe?
Every repair starts with one question. Does it need to be repaired? Sorry.
I have a studio in Kenya. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, bro. What kind of studio? Are we talking production studios, what I'm guessing? And also, if you could let me know, Brian, how's the audio coming through? Can you hear me well? Is the project too loud?
Sorry.
If you could just let me know about that.
Does it need to be repaired? Sorry. Every repair starts with one question. Does it need to be repaired? Sorry. Every repair starts with one question. Every repair starts with one question. Can we safely repair it, or does it need to be replaced?
Film and photography plus a bunch of marketing, SMM, and analytics. The audio is crisp and clear. Thank you. That's what's up, bro. That's really good stuff. Out in Kenya. That's fire, bro.
Sometimes
Film and photography. Do you do some editing yourself, or do you outsource somewhere? Having a studio is a dream of mine, by the way. I just want to make that clear. And let me quickly Kenya, Africa. I just want to peep. Oh wow. Interesting. I just want to see the landscape, you feel me? So you got a city and giraffes? Bro. I knew it was in Africa. That was a silly comment. Wow, bro. Dude, if I lived in Kenya, I would do like everything in my power to be like a National Geographic like photographer. Like, this is sick. I hope you're doing well with your studio, man. Appreciate you joining up, for real.
repair it, or does it need to be replaced? Sometimes a dent or a damaged panel might not look bad. Sometimes a dent can be. Sometimes a dent can be. I feel like Eric Souza. Sometimes a dent or a damaged panel can be repaired, saving time and money. Other times, replacing the part is the safest and best option for your car.
I think that was it. Well, you are invited, man. If you come, you have a home here. Wow. Wow, man. I tell you, man, people from other countries are always just like the sweetest, the nicest. God bless your soul, bro. That's legendary right there. I will keep you in mind, Brian Guitar. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Brian Guitar. Subscribe to your channel. Thank you so much, my guy. Thank you so much. I will subscribe back to you. If you have any socials, drop it.
When you read it,
and then
put it down, and then go.
another one though. Our job isn't to sell you the most expensive. Our job isn't to sell you the most expensive repair. It is to do the safest repair. I'm gonna do another one though. Our job isn't to sell you the most expensive repair.
So to ripple delete, you can highlight and then simply just hit X. I might have made that a custom keyboard shortcut, but
For your car. Our job isn't to sell.
it's clutch. And then of course Q and W, ripple
Our
delete.
job isn't to sell you the most
Left to
expensive
right.
repair. It's to do what's best for your vehicle and your safety. If you need major, well, I'm just gonna say, instead of saying if you've been told you need major repairs, I'm gonna say if you need body repairs or collision repairs. If you have a vehicle, if you have a vehicle that has collision, if you have a vehicle that needs, if you have a vehicle that needs collision repair, let us take a look. Maybe you have more options than you think. Most people walk in.
All right, and that is the first one done, essentially. Oops.
Most people walk in here thinking that they need brand new parts, but that's not always the case. Every repair starts with one question. Can we safely repair it, or does it need to be replaced? Sometimes a dent or a damaged panel can be repaired, saving time and money. Other times, replacing the part is the safest and best option for your car. Our job isn't to sell you the most expensive repair, it's to do what's best. It's to do what's best for your vehicle and your safety. If you have a vehicle that needs collision repair, let us take a look.
Just making some quick corrections to the text.
Maybe you have more options than you think.
But I
Most
mean,
people,
looks great. Font looks great. Looks crisp. Only things here I would like to say are the way he's moving around a lot, swaying his hips is going to be kind of hard to track. And the audio, there's a lot going on. We're going to throw this in Adobe Podcast, see if it fixes it. Hopefully it does. Other than that, it's looking good. Could definitely use some B-roll to cover up these kind of harsh cuts. Like just for instance, like here to here, where like he's holding the paper out in there. So yeah, what I would normally do, just so you know, is I would go and I would bang all these out the way I did right here, and then I would go through and adjust them in passes, and I'd fix the audio and fix the text. But just for this certain case, for this live stream, I just want to show you, and I personally want to see if the audio can be saved. I use DaVinci Resolve though, bro. Fair enough. I have DaVinci Resolve as well. I grew up, I'm very well rooted in Premiere Pro. I respect DaVinci Resolve users very much so. I think it's the next wave for creators. And the reason I paused there is because I didn't want to say anything that I didn't truly mean, because Adobe Suite is phenomenal. Like, I pay for it. I pay like over $70 a month for it. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Everyone tells me, Liam, what are you doing, bro? DaVinci, it's free. You can even use Final Cut. It's a one-time payment. I'm like pouring money out. Ooh, one more thing. Do you have B-roll for that? Yes, I do have B-roll for this. My bad. I just saw that. I do have B-roll. We're gonna need B-roll with those harsh cuts. That's a good point. But no, I know I went on a rant here. I don't know. You didn't even ask, but I just want to say, DaVinci is so sick for color grading, and it seems almost more professional. Like, it almost seems more professional. Like, I love Premiere and After Effects, Animate. I don't really use Photoshop, But just having all those tools in your arsenal, I've always loved, and I don't know if I can completely make the switch. But I do color grade in DaVinci from time to time. I have like some power grades in there from Danny Gervitz, and I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. But dude, just like reverse engineer that and to learn DaVinci really gets you some good looking images. Do you have? Yes, I do have B-roll. I have a full B-roll sequence here. I'm gonna use, so in this case,
They need brand new parts. That's always the case.
he's talking about parts and repairs. So I'm gonna throw some of these over it, and we actually have B-roll for like something like this, you know. We have B-roll with from our first shoot as well, so we already have a library built of B-roll, which is huge. You know, repurposing content and is huge, especially being able to repurpose a B-roll and stuff, because it's always good to get new talking points. I started with Premiere Pro. What happened is it crashes a lot sometimes. Bro, I hear you. That used to happen to me. Only things I would say, I'm not going to convince you to switch back to Premiere, right? If you're a DaVinci user and you're comfortable, stick with that, because, bro, the color grading is insane. But I agree, it does crash a lot sometimes. The only fixes I would say for that are, you know, obviously you can remove your cache, things like that. You can work with proxies. You can make sure that it's updated constantly, and obviously having your desktop or whatever you're using to edit to be updated as well. A newer version definitely helps with that. But I have experienced crashing. That was when I had like a older version of it, but it seems good for me now. And it's not good. Premiere, did you say Premiere? No, I still use it sometimes for fast. It's lit. Okay, nice. Respect. Yeah, I would just say in my case, when it would crash for me, Premiere would crash if I stacked too many effects and tried to play it back. Once I switched using Premiere for solely making cuts and like telling the story, and then if I wanted to do a cool effect, linking it or taking it into After Effects and then doing my effects in there, that kind of changed the game for me. It is an extra step. It does take a little extra time, but After Effects that's literally what it's for. I feel like Premiere Pro isn't really for effects, even though it has the effects tab and it's constantly doing new effects. Yo. Incandora Signature Studios, how's it going? Thanks for joining. We're editing some batch reels from an airport, not an airport, from an auto body. It's called the Airport Auto Body. This is the studio counter. Oh, dope. Incandora Signature Studios. Nice, bro.
That they need.
I gotta check you out.
That's not always the case.
I'm doing so. It's Brian, so got you guys. you thought. I mean, I thought it was someone new, but bro, what I'm doing is I have this platform called the Creators Key where I'm trying to build a community of creatives. If you want to join, it's free. I would love to have you. I'm adding more course material in there, more presets and everything for creators. If you're interested in joining, let me know. I'll send you the link to join, brother. But sick. Send the link. Awesome. Yeah, it should be free. I think there might be a paywall behind like the video course, but yeah, let me shoot that over to you right now. I can literally just do it in the chat probably. Yeah, man, I'm just giving out value, just trying to get people in there. All right, how do I do this? Boom. Send the link. Boom. Creator's Key. Should be free to join. But yeah, dog. And I do have to make this post real quick for my guy Scott. So just give me 1 second. I can do it from here. So boom, let's just go Instagram. What is it? 5:30. All right, yeah, it's a good time. I think it's a good time to post. I literally just posted. This is my post on IG. Dang, yeah. I cut my freaking hand open at the batting cages. Ugh, the callus busted open. I was away on vacation, and I was doing the batting cages, hitting baseballs, and I was squeezing the bat too hard. I freaking cut a callus open, so it's just like it hurts. But okay, so we're gonna go ahead. He says, I am not that active." Not that active in what sense? Like social media, or like thinking you're not going to be that active inside the community, or just like your work. Because if you want to be more active, bro, that's literally what I'm teaching inside of Creator's Key, like how to do it. Sports. Oh, sports. Got you. Oh, yo, you're funny. Bro, I am a nerd. Yo, same, bro. I used to be all about sports, all about that. And then I became more of a nerd. And I didn't think being a nerd would get me anywhere. You know? But
ever feel like a question may be a trap? Sometimes it is.
taking a film class, a broadcast and media class in high school, and loving it, and being like, oh, this is just for fun, whatever, I'm student to get a credit or whatnot. And then going to college, playing a sport, right? I was active to our point, and then realizing, oh, I'm not gonna be a professional football player. What do I do? So I leaned back on my creativity, my nerdness, video games, being creative, and I ended up going all in on building my video business, and here I am. So there's no shame in being a nerd, brother. No shame at all. It's funny because I've always been a nerd. I've always been a nerd, but never really leaned into it. I don't know if that's making sense. So we're just posting on all platforms right now for the law firm, that first reel I edited. This is what it looks like. behind the scenes of taking care of deliverables for a production company that does it all. Full service. Carlson Demir. These hashtags don't register as hashtags unless you like do this. I learned. So he's got to go through, boom, edit cover, upload cover, boom. Hold on, I see you typing, Brian. 1 second, brother. Oh no, hold on, what is going on here? Okay, save. Search locations. Yeah, I am from the US. I am from Connecticut. In case you were wondering, my brother. All right, and we are posted to TikTok and Instagram. Video published, great. I'm gonna wear this forward. Kind of hurting my neck with the snapback on backwards. It's not a snapback. What are you talking about, William? Oh, and then one last thing. I gotta update the cover image. Alright, so I just come here, go to edit, cover, profile grid, and just scroll up. Boom, done. Alright, now we're good. We can lock back in. Alright. Sorry, mate. Alright. I haven't gotten the link yet. Oh, I sent the link in the chat. I can send it to you directly. It does make sense, actually. I appreciate you. Wait, which one is better, though? Posting via the PC or via the phone? Yo, it all depends on how you go about it. Like, if you're airdropping and downloading the video to your phone, full quality, you're good to go. It doesn't compress it anyway. But if you're doing it in, if you're like texting it to yourself, or if you're emailing it to yourself, to your phone, not ideal. You're going to want to post from the laptop, I found. When you edit and you export from a laptop, I feel like the least amount you could do sending around files, the better. You don't want to compress it in any way. If you shoot it off your iPhone, post it off your iPhone. If you shoot off your camera, post it off your laptop. There are some caveats, I guess, to work around. Like if you're doing like a carousel post, well, my biggest thing is Business Meta Suite allows you to cross post to Instagram and Facebook. So I'll usually do that. But if I'm doing a carousel post, Business Meta Suite doesn't allow you to do carousel posts. So I'll do it directly off of Instagram, Facebook. So I guess that's what I would say to you, my guy. But let me send you this link in Kendara. Hold up. Way. Instagram. Bam. Let me see if I can find you on Instagram, my guy. Boom, 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 boom. Incandora. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. What is going on, man? Signature. Yes. Give you a follow. New account. Nice, bro. I'm gonna message you. In case you didn't get in the chat. Boom. Let's go, bro. Join up. Let me know the process of joining up too. And no worries on you just starting doing the new account. I respect that. I'm gonna take another pee real quick. I'll be right back. Appreciate y'all patience. All right, hold up. All right. My bad, y'all. I'm back.
Most people
We are good to go. Okay.
Most people walk in here thinking that they need brand new parts, but that's not always the case. Every repair starts with one question. Can we safely repair it, or does it need to be replaced? Sometimes a dent or a damaged panel can be repaired, saving time and money. Other times, replacing the part is the safest and best option for your car. Our job isn't to sell you the most expensive repair, it's to do what's best for your vehicle and your safety. If you have a vehicle that needs collision repair, let us take a look. Maybe you have more options than you think.
Great.
Most people...
So this is looking decent. Swaying back and forth a little bit. The paper comes out, so we're gonna have to overlay B-roll for sure, but the sounds good. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go here. I wanted to just get the MP3 audio. Go MP3, where you at? Boom. 320. Export that. And then bring it into Adobe Podcast. And see. Oh, my neck. How it sounds. Because there's a lot of commotion going on in the back. We do not like a lot of commotion. All right.
Most people walk in here thinking that they need brand new parts, but that's not always the case. Every repair starts with one question. Can we safely repair it, or does it need to be replaced? Sometimes a dent or a damaged panel can be repaired, saving time and money. Other times, replacing the part is the safest and best option for your car. Our job isn't to sell you the most expensive repair, it's to do what's best for your vehicle and your safety. If you have a vehicle that needs collision repair, let us take a look. Maybe you have more options than you think.
I think that sounds better.
Most people walk in here thinking that they need brand new parts, but that's not always the case. Every repair starts with one question. Can we safely repair it, or does it need to be replaced? Sometimes a dent or a damaged panel can be repaired, saving time and money. Other times, replacing the part is the safest and best option for your car. Our job isn't to sell you the most expensive repair, it's to do what's best for your vehicle and your safety. If you have a vehicle that needs collision repair, most people walk in here thinking that they need brand new parts, but that's not always the case. Every repair starts with one question. Can we safely repair it, or does it need to be replaced? Sometimes a dent or a damaged panel can be repaired, saving time and money. Other times, replacing the part is the safest and best option for your car. Our job isn't to sell you the most expensive repair, it's to do what's best for your vehicle and your safety. If you have a vehicle that needs collision repair, let us take a look. Maybe you have more options than you think.
Cool. Yeah, I think that sounds good. A lot better. Hello, Livy Ross. How goes it? How goes it? How is your day going? Are you crushing it? Yes, it is. Yeah, the audio sounds better. That's what I was thinking too. Like, significantly better. No, just did my proctored exam. Ooh. How'd that go?
Most people walk in here thinking that they need brand new parts, but that's not always the case. Every repair starts with one question.
I think it's okay to have a little bit of that that commotion in the background. I think it kind of adds to it. I'm actually gonna up this like 4.
Most people walk in here thinking...
Oh, it was easy. Nice, Livy. Good to hear that.
Most people walk in here thinking that they need brand new parts, but that's not always the case. Every repair starts with one question. Can we safely repair it, or does it need to be replaced?
Add some gain, though. Yeah, that's what I just did, bro.
Sometimes
you read my mind.
A damaged panel can be repaired, saving time and money. Other times, replacing the part is the safest and best option for your car. Our job isn't to sell you...
I also lowered the gain on my streaming software, so that's why it might be extra silent for you. You know what I mean? But no, that's a great point. I literally just did that as soon as you said that. All right, so boom.
Most people...
Is this synced up? Yeah.
Most people walk in here thinking that they need brand new parts.
You know what? I will color grade this one just so. I guess when you have a batch, a batch editing to do, editing one fully before you go through all those passes could be ideal, because then you can just copy and paste from the first one. So I'm just gonna go here, go to creative, and man, I used the same LUT for just about everything. This guy. Oh!
Most people walk in here thinking that they...
Beautiful. How do you color transform in Premiere? Ideally, you know what? Let me show you how I do it, how I should do it the right way. So, simply, I go and I add an adjustment layer. I know DaVinci has like a node system that works even better. But adjustment layer, and then I throw the LUT on top. I use Filmy 56 S-Log3, and then once that's on top,
most people walk in here thinking that they...
Instead of adding it to the clip and then adjusting the correction on the clip, I add the LUT, the grade essentially, to the top, and then I will go and I will adjust like so on the actual clip. Add a little more contrast, but honestly I think it looks beautiful as is. I don't even think I need, maybe just like a little bit of contrast. That's great.
Most people walk in here thinking that they need brand new parts.
With some music, yeah. So Command C, come in here, Option Command V. Yo, Brian, are you on Apple or Windows for editing?
But that's not always the case. Every repair starts with one question.
So yeah, that's it. Then we can come into Reels and rename this repair parts. Okay. Where do I get my music? I get my music from Dope. Yeah, Windows is fire, bro. Windows is fire. It's just nice having like a desktop. I think the best thing about Apple is, well, unless you have an iMac, but it's just, I think the connectivity to like your phone and whatnot, like the, what's the word? I don't even know. Price inflated here. Oh, bro, been price inflated everywhere. Yo, just joined the school community. Looking forward to it. Yo, Dylan Peretta 2265. Super glad, bro. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I've been trying to get people in there. Dude, super stoked. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be a great time. Every morning I'm tapping in with you guys, just sending some motivation. Gonna send a quote, let you know what goals I'm gonna crush for the day. You guys can share it yourself. If you have any questions, you can ask me in there. There's course material, there's assets, resources. I call it the creator's key because it's literally the key for creators. Primarily for video editors who want to land high quality retainer clients, but it's for any creative. Literally, if you are an artist and you sing and you want to personal brand, you want to learn, and you want to learn editing on the side, but you just want to be a better personal branding expert, and you want to learn how to do it more efficiently, or you want to hire someone, right? Like, I want it to be more broad for everyone, but understanding I need to pick a target audience. It is for video editors who want to land high quality. It is for video editors who want to land high quality retainer clients. That's it. But Dylan, thank you so much. Great to hear that, brother. Where do I get my music? I get my music from Epidemic Sounds, primarily, and there's also Envato Elements. There is YouTube copyright-free versions. And that's really it, between those three. If you have a buddy who's a producer or makes music, use their music. Is always a great option. I keep asking for your feedback on my website, as another pair of eyes would help. Yeah, bro. Let's give you an audit. Have you joined the Creator's Key? Because that's actually a, something I provide. Is once you join the Creator's Key, I'll give you an audit. So, I can check it out right now briefly, but if you join up, I'll give you like a full. Hold on, let me see real quick. I'll give you a full audit. I'll break it down, and we can hop on a call and talk about it. You can do our signature studios. Oh, this website looks great. Craft is the offer, revenue is the proof. Sensory Revenue Studio, brand identity, marketing, social media management, photography, film, sound, web, design, events, influencer. Nice. Marketing and social media management, photography. Yeah, this is a beautiful website. Oh, you did say you joined the school. My bad. Yeah. This is you. Brian Guitar. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Guitar? Brian Guitar or Guitar? Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I started Inkador because I kept watching brands buy content and then return. Let's go around different order, brand identity first. I love that. Marketing as the anchor in every craft. I love the dark aesthetic. You know, it doesn't strain the eyes. Looks like you're doing some like real estate photography. Aerial coverage. That's what's up, bro. Yo, how old are you, Brian? Book a fit call. Request audit review. Yo, literally doing what I'm doing for you right now. Nice. You can check these. Oh, no. Book a fit call. I don't see oh, I see. So you got to select these. And you got to be from, okay, boom. This is, I love this, bro. I love how you're having them fill out. They need to fill this out before they can request auto review. This is next level, bro. I'm just, you know, hitting these quickly just to get through your flow here. Nice. Oh, wow. And it already lets you there without, maybe you should, I was just going to say maybe before you allow that after doing the auto, you should make it required to add their website and maybe like their socials. Although once you have their name and everything, you should be able to find it on your own. But it would just be nice, I think. Early stage fit, request audit review. Cool, bro. Fit call. Wow. Is this Squarespace? Whatever, like what website you pronounce all letters is native Kikuyu name. Oh, okay, got you. This is Brian Gitau. I think I probably said it right there if it's pronouncing all the letters. Gitau. Brian Gitau. No fully coded from scratch. Dang. Yeah. Fire site, right, Dill? Environment as an asset. Space as a narrative. Like, something that is simple, and I don't say this to downplay your service, which seems to be the highlight of it, is like real estate photography. You're making seem very upscale, which is huge. Film. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of photos. I would like to see more video. Oh, insights gallery here. Let's see. Work. Yeah, a lot of photos. Hospitality, real estate. Yeah, this is fire, man. Corporate. What camera are you shooting on, bro? I mean, this is legit. I mean, I'm trying to see like real estate photography near me. Let's just pick any random one. Like, yeah, I just like the aesthetic of yours more. I like the mouse, how it kind of has that little circle around it. And I know you're not strictly real estate photography, but I literally just looked up like top real estate photographer in the area that I'm in. But this is sick, bro. Gallery. I would say only thing, I'm a visual guy, so this is me speaking for myself. I feel like more photos, more visuals, more media as you are, you know, a studio. Yeah. keep like not even like more of this, but keeping this as the forefront, if that makes sense. Like when I go here, I feel like just this alone is a little too much words. Incandora is a sensory revenue studio brand. Like maybe just saying Incandora is a sensory revenue studio with a all-in-one production pipeline. You know what I mean? And then they can go through and see all these. It just seems like this seems like a lot to scroll through. And I get it, it's a website, it's for SEO and you want keywords, and that's completely fine. You rock with what you got. I'm just saying for me. Ooh, I didn't notice the 3D the little 3D floating, I don't even know what you'd call that, like not holograms, but you sent me a YouTube video. Let me check that out, bro. And then I gotta get back to my work. Okay, so here's some videos. Yeah, bro. Let me subscribe. Yeah, I like the music choice. Lord, pretty flock of Jody. Yeah. I see you, Brian. Come on. Yeah, that's dope. Dang, bro. Yeah, bro, you're reminding of me. Like, I don't want to say this to downplay, but like when I started, like I was doing stuff like this too, bro. This is good, man. I want to ask, yeah, I peeped, bro. I peeped the drone shot. I want to ask, how is the market down there for this? Do you feel that it's in need a lot? Do people appreciate the video marketing? And how is your competition? You know, like, I don't know Kenya, you know, I'm not familiar with the creative market in Kenya. But dude, it looks great. Let me watch this one. That's good movement. Something you can do with this, bro, is like uploading to like a stock media asset website, like a Pond5 or Adobe Stock. If it's a popular landmark, you can post it as editorial content for like people to use if it's a sought after place. You know, I've earned some extra income doing that. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Incandora Signature Studios. Good for you, bro. Yeah. Like I said, great looking website, super sleek. Just to give some sort of, you know, criticism, because it's always good to leave with something, you know. Is maybe a little less wordy, and maybe, boom, right here, some of your work as soon as I open the page, like a video playing in the background, a drone shot, or some photos, like a slideshow, because I have to scroll down and I'm seeing this, and this is great, and I'm sure it looks great on the mobile version as well. Awesome, bro. Awesome. Yeah, that's what I would that's my 2 cents there. The market is okay as long as you are good. You will get proper clients, very big clients, as people love videos and films. I hear. That's great. That's great to hear, man. Like, that's awesome. Kenya, shout out Kenya. Like being over here, it's like I think it's like kind of like depending on where you are in the States. You know what I mean? Like if you're in New York City or California, like LA, super big market, but super big competition. If you're in a place like, I don't know, maybe we'll say Tennessee, I don't know, like somewhere where businesses are popping, but maybe there's not a big creative, like you can, I feel like there's less competition and more demand, obviously, for this. And being from where I'm from, I feel like the competition isn't as crazy, and that's a good thing. And the only downside to that is like you can kind of get comfortable like just having like a couple clients, but it's definitely worked for me, and I hope that I'm able to help people do the same thing, get to a point where they could, you should visit, bro. I would love to, man. I would love to. Seriously. I got my passport, so might just.
Most people walk in here.
But we're gonna go back here.
This looked like a simple fender. This looked like a.
If I'm going to Africa, let me know if I'm gonna go to Africa. Obviously Kenya, because you're from there. But what's like a really nice place to go in Africa? Like, I want to go to like Madagascar. Is Madagascar even in Africa? I think it is. But like, I want to go to like a beautiful spot, and we can freaking create content together, bro. Shout out you, homie, joining my live. Like that's sick. The fact that someone from Kenya is in my live stream right now is just so sick to me.
This looked like a simple fender bender until we removed the parts. Am I okay to do that too? Yeah. Right? Until we remove the parts.
3, 2.
This looked like a simple fender bender until. This looked like a simple fender bender until we removed the parts. A lot of today's vehicles hide serious damage. This looked like a simple fender bender until we removed the parts.
Yeah, he's bringing that script out and looking down too early.
A lot of today's vehicles hide. A lot of today's vehicles hide serious. This looked like a simple fender bender until we removed the parts. This looked like a simple fender bender until we removed the parts. A lot of today's vehicles hide serious damage.
I think I like that first one more. It just sounds better. Sounds more natural.
This looked like a simple fender bender until we removed the parts. A lot of today's vehicles hide serious damage behind what looks like a minor repair.
I think we redid the hook.
This looked like a
end.
simple fender bender. Behind the bumper could be broken. Behind the bumper could be broken. Behind the bumper could be broken mounting tabs, radars, sensors, reinforcements, and other expensive parts. Sensors, reinforcements, repair. Behind the bumper could be broken mounting tabs, radars, sensors, reinforcements, and other expensive parts. That's why we never judge a repair based on what it looks like at first. A proper disassembly and an inspection will reveal the whole story. Yeah? Yeah? It's all right?
All right, I think he redid the hook in the next take.
Here we go.
Something. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Sometimes a simple fender bender can turn into a much bigger repair.
Yes, that was the hook again.
And do it again too.
Yes, it is. Kenya has many great places. Actually, iShow Speed didn't show the best places. Yo, I know I seen iShow Speed in this tour across Africa. It was sick. I'm not like huge into watching the streamers, but I definitely know iShow Speed. I definitely know Kai Cenat. Blackboy Max, I think, is another guy I know. But yeah, dang, that's unfortunate. He didn't show the best places. Maybe I gotta come. I gotta come and show it, bro. I would be so down. Oh, you asked what cameras I used. One is Nikon D7-500 for photos, nice, an A7 III and A7 IV for videos. Fire. Nikon, elite for photos. I'm not too familiar with like the D7500, but I have the A7 III myself, and powerful camera, super dope, super dope. At that point, it's just like, I think anything A7 III and above is solid for a camera body. You can get that, that beautiful cinematic. It's 8-bit, 4K. You can get 120 at 1080. It's just like the lens, bro. It's just a lens at that point. Just get like a really nice piece of glass with that.
Bigger repair. Bigger repair. Sometimes what you think is a simple fender bender can turn into a much bigger repair. Even if the damage seems minor, have it inspected by professionals before making a decision.
And then here's the B-roll for this, right?
This looked like a simple fender bender,
which we don't have anything specifically for B-roll for this one, but we'll find
your
some.
vehicle. And this looked like a simple fender bender until we remove the parts. A lot of today's vehicles hide. This looked like a simple fender bender until we remove the parts. A lot of today.
All right, so we might want to switch this out. Oh. Oh my gosh, what are you doing, bro? Yeah, that's dope, bro.
Repair. Even in repair. Sometimes what you think is a simple fender bender can turn into a much bigger repair. Even if the damage seems minor, have it inspected by.
I like that.
Sometimes what you think is a simple fender. Sometimes what you think is a simple fender bender can turn into a much bigger repair. A lot of today's vehicles hide serious. A lot of today's vehicles.
For some reason, the caption got deleted.
A lot of today's repair. A lot of today's repair. A lot of today's repair. A lot of.
Oh my gosh, what are we doing?
A lot of today's
I hate when it does that. You gotta go and type it like that. A lot of today's vehicles.
A lot of today's vehicles. Sometimes what you think is a simple fender bender can turn into a much bigger repair. A lot of today's vehicles hide serious damage behind what looks like a minor repair. Behind the bumper could be broken mounting tabs, radars, sensors, reinforcements, and other expensive parts. That's why we never judge a repair based on what it looks like at first. A proper disassembly and an inspection will reveal the whole story. Sometimes a simple fender bender can turn into a much bigger repair. Even if the damage seems minor, have it inspected by professionals before making a decision.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to use Adobe Podcast Enhance on all of these. Not a big deal at all, but okay. So we'll do this one, fender bender. Name that. Oop. Fender bender.
Just talk you through it. So what we did is we took this bumper off because it was damaged, right? Just talk you through it. So what we did is we took this bumper.
This was just off the cuff. What we did is we took. What we
we did is we took this bumper off because it was damaged right here, and then behind it sat this reinforcement. So the reinforcement is going to take.
Yeah, didn't even have a script for this one. He was literally just like chopping it up.
The reinforcement is going to take the brunt of the damage here. This is just plastic, so it's not going to take much. It's really the metal piece behind here that takes the brunt of the damage. You also have damage now to the rear body panel here. So this is all caved in. If you could down here, you can even get a good visual down there of all this caved in. Of all this caved in. Of all this caved in. So what started as a bumper job is now a structural rear body replacement, where you're going to have to take the entire rear end of the car apart, cut out the rear body, and replace it.
Then here, I'll just grab a B-roll. So I can even mark this brown, I think.
Just do it. Put the bumper back on, and nobody sees anything.
Will you stabilize it? What clips stabilize?
What we did is we took this bumper off because it was damaged
Stabilize,
right here. And then behind it sat this reinforcement.
What exactly? You're talking about this one?
Sometimes what you think is what we did is we took this bumper off because it was damaged right here, and then behind it sat this reinforcement. So the reinforcement is going to take the brunt of the damage here. This is just plastic, so it's not going to take much. It's really the metal piece behind here that takes the brunt of the damage. You also have damage now to the rear body panel here. So this is all caved in. If you could look down here, you could even get a good visual down there of all this caved in. So what started as a bumper job is now a structural rear body replacement, where you're going to have to take the entire rear end of the car apart, cut out the rear body, and replace it.
Will I stabilize it? I don't know. If need be, you know, I'll if it's a little too jittery, I'll probably just throw a B-roll over it. You know, I tend to not want to use warp stabilizer too much. It just looks a little. I'd rather have some jittery shakes than like something trying to be covered up with warp stabilizer. Or I'll actually track it in After Effects.
Gonna get closer up with that. Where exactly am I looking here?
So you see how this is all caved in?
Yeah.
These aren't supposed to be pushed up like that. That's all supposed to sit. See how this is?
So yeah, this is
Your
all.
girlfriend did. Good chance they just start hammering that out and put the bumper back on, and nobody.
So around here, if this is what you're referring to, I took it off the gimbal in one handheld here. So this could be stabilized, yes.
Yes.
Oh, this crazy cut on my freaking hand, bro. All right, so this one, what are we gonna call it?
What we did is we took the bumper off because it was damaged right here, and then behind it sat this reinforcement.
Do a bumper.
Yes, sir.
Replacing the damaged parts is only half the repair. Replacing the damaged parts is only half the repair. Modern vehicles rely on cameras, radars, and sensors to keep you safe. I'm gonna have to do these in sections. If those systems aren't safe, if those systems aren't properly calibrated after a collision.
Thank you, my OCD wouldn't let that slide. Ha, bro, I got OCD too, bro.
Features like
I think that's just like a natural trait of people who are artists and do video. It's like I used to have super bad OCD where I would work on an edit for hours and make sure I had to look so precise. But I kind of like defeated that a little bit because like content's content. Yes, you want it to be perfect for sure, but just doing it and being consistent is more important than a perfect shot every time, you know.
features like lane assist, blind spots, lane assist, blind spots, and automatic braking. Features like lane assist, automatic braking, and blind spots won't work. Features like lane assist after a collision. Features like lane after a collision. Features like lane assist, automatic braking, and blind spots won't work when they need to.
Yeah, homie is walking away too fast and walking into every shot. So that's just not gonna look good. So we're gonna need B-roll. But the good thing is we have it right here.
Replacing the damaged parts is only half the repair. Modern vehicles rely on cameras, radars, and sensors to keep you safe. If those systems aren't properly calibrated after a collision, features like lane assist, automatic braking, and blind spots won't work when they need to. If those systems aren't properly calibrated after a collision, features like lane assist, automatic braking, and blind spots won't work when they need to. Repairing the body and paint damage is important. Repairing the body and paint damage is important, but repairing the damage is important. But repairing the Eric Souza. Repairing the body is important. Repairing the body is important. Repairing the body is important. Need to. Repairing the body and paint damage is important. Repairing the body is important, but repairing the body is important, but restoring your vehicle safety systems is just as critical. Repairing the body is critical, but restoring your damn, it's a tough one. Repairing the body is important, but restoring your safety systems is just as critical. Repairing the body is important, but restoring your safety systems is just. Repairing the body is repairing the body.
The trick I used to do, I just let the camera roll without telling the subject and asking him questions they are passionate about. That gives you pretty good sound bites. Let the camera roll without telling the subject and asking him questions they're passionate about. Bro, yes, bro. Absolutely. That's what I did here for the interview with the owner of the company.
My good and so I'm being
You feel me?
Rocky Hill and inspired. What was the story? What really
I was always a hands-on guy,
Oh,
and
you feel me? So I have like the A-roll scripted stuff that we can bang out with the B-roll, and then we have this interview as well, where I asked him more stuff that he's like more passionate about.
Need to. Repairing the body is important, but restoring your vehicle safety systems is just as critical. One more time. Repairing the body is important, but restoring your vehicle safety systems is just as important. Me. Repairing the body is important. Repairing the body is important. Repairing the body is important. But restoring your safety systems is just as critical.
one more time?
But restoring your safety systems is just as critical.
3, 2, yes, sir.
Ask your repair shop if calibrations are part of their repair process. Is just as I don't know. Replacing the damaged parts is only half the repair. Modern vehicles rely on cameras, radars, and sensors to keep you safe. If those
But I just want to say, bro, I do completely agree. The best sound bites come when it's conversational, they're comfortable, they're passionate about what they're talking about. When they have a script and they're reading off of it, it's just, it can be tough. But when you're doing like topics like this and you're running around, it's nice to be able to. Let's go, bro. You hit me on WhatsApp too. I just peeped. And I got a new school member. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Brian, did you join the school, bro? No way you just finessed me of a free audit on your website. Now I'm playing. Send the link. Oh, okay, okay. That's so funny you're listening. Alright, hold up, bro. He said, why would I do that? I'm messing with you, dog. I'm messing with you, G. Come on. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. Trying to figure out how. I don't use WhatsApp that much. My bad, bro. Hold on. Yo, your profile picture on WhatsApp is sick. Yeah, that's a fire photo. Someone just being levitated. I did some sort of effect like that for this music video that has yet to be released. I had like some guy being abducted by aliens. I think it came out all right.
Replacing the damaged parts is only half the repair. Modern vehicles rely on cameras, radars, and sensors to keep you safe. If those systems...
Alright.
Replacing the damaged parts is only half the repair. Modern vehicles rely on cameras, radars, and sensors to keep you safe. If those systems aren't properly calibrated after a collision, features...
We'll go calibration. We'll name this one calibration.
Here's something your insurance company may not tell you. Yep. Here's something your insurance company may not tell you. Here's something your insurance company may not tell you. Here's something your insurance company may not tell you. They all suck. You have the right to choose where you get your car repaired.
Actually, I might keep that in there where he goes, they all suck.
They all suck. They all suck. You have the right to...
I'm thinking it's going to be like...
They all suck.
Beep. You know what I mean? Like a blooper almost.
Here's something your insurance company may not tell you. They all suck. You have the right to choose...
Like a quick little cutscene. Sensor. I think it's called sensor beep, yeah. Like.
You have the right...
Hold on, let's check this out.
Here's something your insurance company may not tell you. They all suck. You have the right to choose where you get your car repaired. Am I still swaying? Insurance companies may refer... You have the right to choose where you get your car repaired. Insurance companies may refer certain repair shops. No? I know. He said it to me late. I know. Insurance companies might recommend certain repair shops, but ultimately the decision is yours. Choose the shop you trust. Choose the shop. Choose the shop you trust. Choose the shop you is yours. Choose the shop you trust, not simply the one that is suggested. A quality repair today can save. A quality repair today. A quality.
Bruv. Bruv.
Justin, a quality repair today can save you problems down. Justin.
Hey, buddy, finally joined. Let's go, Brian. Thank you. Bless up. You are in. I'm hyped. I'm hyped to have you in there, man. God brought you to this live stream for a reason, bro. We're gonna grow together, right? This isn't about anything other than growth, real, genuine love. Like, it's all we have. It's all we have, bro, is love and time. If you think about it, that's what it all comes down to. So let's do it. Let's do it. I appreciate you for joining, bro.
Justin, a quality repair today can save you problems down the road. Nope. Yep. A quality repair today can save you problems down the road. A quality repair today can save you problems down the road. A quality repair today.
Funny enough, I just won a photography competition today. I was the 3rd person in a whole county. Let's go, bro. What type of photography, man? I'm curious. Because I've seen a lot on your website. Like, it was looking crisp, but I saw like a whole bunch of different type of shoots. Like, are you primarily real estate, primarily commercial?
A quality repair today can save you problems down the road.
Bro, if I was where you're at in Africa, bro, I would be shooting nature.
If you have
A lot of nature.
questions as to what happened after an accident, problems down the road. If you have questions as to what happened after an accident.
CSR documentary for it. She's our photography for a documentary. I don't even think I know what CSR photography is. CSR photography. Oh, did you mean car photography? CSR?
Problems down the road. If you have questions as to what happened after an accident, give us a call. If you ever have questions after an accident, give us a call. We're happy to help you out. One more time.
Corporate social responsibility.
If you have questions after an accident, we're happy to walk you through the process. Come on. Come on down. Come on down. Process. Come on down.
That's actually pretty funny. We'll keep that just so I can look at it later.
They all suck. You have the right.
Corporate social responsibility photos, huh? Corporate social, like kind of like human resources. I mean, that sounds like a good high-paying gig if I ever heard one.
You have the right to choose.
Definitely seems like you're in the right field, brother.
Here's something your insurance company may not tell you.
We'll go here. How long we been on this for? 2 hours and 9 minutes. Dang. I think I'm gonna try to get to 7, do half of them, and then probably cut the stream because it's been a long day for me, man. Oh, It's been a long day for me. Let's see here. I already posted a YouTube video, a carousel post. I met with a potential client for coffee. I made a post for myself, and now I'm editing reels for this auto body shop. So today's been a wild one for me. I'm just kind of exhausted, and I'm actually fasting right now. I'm on day 2 of a fast. My plan was to do a 3-day fast quarterly this year. Did one in January, did one in April, and so now I'm here in July. I think it works perfectly because after the new year, you're out drinking and whatnot. New year happens, boom, you do a fast, you cleanse the body. April, after Easter, you do a fast, you cleanse the body. After the 4th of July, you're out holiday, drinking, whatnot, cleanse the body. So I'm day 2 right now, and I'm just tired, bro. I'm just like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I feel good, and I have like hunger cravings kind of coming on and off, but I don't know. I just feel funny, I guess. But it's all good. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and then I'll do one in October. And I don't know. Actually, I might break it tonight. To be honest, man, like 3 days is kind of crazy to do. I did a 3-day in January. I did a 2-day in April, and now I'm thinking I'm trying to go for a 3-day, but I might do a 2-day, and I might break it with some soup or something. But yeah. So basically, when a company gives back to the community and all, so they need a photographer to document that, then they make a documentary showcasing the impact. Oh, that's sick. That's really cool. I see. So like your photography was like a role in their documentary. So you're like that's really cool, man. Was it like a part of like a bigger production team and you're like on set doing photography, or they just hire you solely as a photographer? I'm just curious. That sounds really cool, bro. Does the fasting help? Yes. Yes. In the Bible, I'm pretty sure it says, or Jesus Christ said, fasting and praying cures all. So yeah, it definitely helps, bro. It's like there's real science behind it. Not only mentally do you feel more clear, you enter into this mode of just being like in survival and you're more focused and whatnot. But real, like, you go through a state of ketosis where your like cells will start going into like reserve mode essentially, and like your fat cells will start to burn faster. So if you're looking to lose weight, it's great. If you're looking to have more mental clarity, it's great. If you want to, boost your immune system, all these things, bro, it's phenomenal. I would say ease into it. Start doing some intermittent fasting, like don't eat all day, all afternoon, and only eat at night. And then try to do a full day, try to do a 2-day, and then try to do a 3-day. And then also doing like bone broth fasts help. I think that's what I'm gonna do, is drink some bone broth. I said bone broth tonight. So the competition was to see who will have the most impactful photos. That's dope, bro. You came in third. That's impressive. That's impressive, bro. I want to do something like that. I want to like submit a short film into a film festival or something. Just do some sort of competition with my art. I have a separate channel called LJ Made That. I'm actually wearing my hat right now, where I do music videos and more artistic, I guess, passion projects. If you want to check that out, Brian, LJ Made That on YouTube, Instagram. Oh wow, my thing's about to die, bro. 6%. Hold on, let me plug it in. Sure do. Let me check it out. Sweet. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, so like this side of things, Mailman Media, I keep more corporate for entrepreneurs, social media marketing, video marketing, a bit more, you know, professional, cleaned up. But LJ made that. That's where like I call it digital chaos. No, but like I do a lot of rap music videos. I do a lot of dance videos, some vlogs. Have a little bit more fun with it. Not that this isn't fun, but this is real. How would I put it? I mean, work. You know what I mean? This is work. This is me using my creative abilities tied with my technical to help communicate and express other people, which I'm truly passionate about. Is like storytelling and building a business. But LJ made that as more like my artistic portfolio, I would say. So I like having both sides of it because that's really what video is or like photography, video, being a creator. It's like, okay, you're either making the art for the art, for the love of it, and like you'll do it for free and whatnot. Like you'll do it because you love it and it's passionate and it fulfills you. Or on the opposite spectrum, it's like I'm doing this to make a living, to build a business, and that is like I feel like that is me. Like that is where I kind of collide. I guess if that makes sense. Mailman Media and LJ made that. I try to keep them separate. If they do combine one day, if they do collide, like I don't hide them from each other. It's just that's just kind of how it's been. Well, the problem is when you chase the money, you lose the vision, bro. Hats off. Hats off for that. Amen. Amen to you, brother. Jesus loves you. I don't know if you can see him. I have a little mini Jesus here. Jesus loves you, man. And I completely agree. When you chase the money, you lose the vision. I love money, but I don't want that to be the main goal. That alone is gonna take you places, Brian. Amen. Thank you, bro. Like wanting to do the work more than you want to see the results from the work alone will take you places, and God sees that. He sees your purity and your genuinity, and it attracts other people, just that energy alone. So I'm glad that like that resonates with you. I am actually 24, so I'm not badly off. So what's up, bro? I'm 25, so we're right around the same age, man. 25. I'm about to turn 26 next month, but that's good stuff. That's great to hear. This is a powerful industry, and I feel like it took me a while to truly understand how what I do and what I love and my purpose here helps people, and it's helping communicate other people's energies. It's helping them express themselves, and I truly get to help other people and tell their story and do it in a way rooted in love. And yeah, man, just asking God to take over and allow me to be the vessel, and I'm like basically like a paintbrush, you know, like just for Jesus. And yeah, bro, getting pretty deep here on the live, but that's great to hear. You're 24, bro. We're like the same age, dog. You're a year younger than me, year and some change, because I'm about to turn 26, but love to hear it, dog. If you ever need help or a question or anything, feel free to reach out. You're in my community now, so be active in there if you can. I'm going to be dropping, like I said, like just some things in the community tab every morning, just trying to motivate and just get some people active in there. So yeah, dog.
3, 2,
I'm rambling.
1. Yes, sir.
Hey,
Not
Omar
every repair.
Real Estate.
Not every repair is done the same way.
What's going on, bro? We at the
Not
office.
Not every repair is done the same way. Not every
Omar, I was just talking about how really about purpose and finding like a deeper meaning in life. Yo, thanks for sending the penguin, bro. Thanks for sending the penguin. But, you know, finding your purpose and your meaning in life over chasing that dollar sign. You know what I mean? And like the money will come. I was talking to my boy Brian here. You know, I love all this. I want to get closer to God as I have a bone to pick with him. You get me? You know why I'm confident? It's because he said we can ask him for anything. Wow. As I have a bone to pick with him, you get me? You have a bone to pick, and I'm not actually completely familiar with what a bone to pick means, but I feel like having a bone to pick with him is like you have doubts, maybe, and sometimes having doubts might feel or stem from feeling misaligned. So I think praying and asking him for, or maybe not asking him for something, but delivering gratitude first and foremost, and then asking for something. Because I used to get in this state where, and I don't even know if this is where you're coming from, I'm just speaking from what I think I hear, is you know, I used to ask for this and that and want so much and wonder why God is not working miracles in my life. But when you stay rooted in gratitude and you stay rooted in devotion and faith, you're going to get through him in good time. You can step back and breathe and be in the present. Because think about it, if you knew everything that you wanted, you were going to get, you could see into the future, you knew you were going to get these things, you wouldn't work. You wouldn't like have a purpose. You wouldn't, like, if I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm going to be a millionaire, I'm going to have that business, I already know. God told me I'm going to have it. You wouldn't work towards it. You wouldn't have a purpose in life. You wouldn't want to do these things, right? So understanding that it takes time, there is a process, and trying to look at things from a wider lens, right? And zoom out instead of being so hyper-focused all the time. It's important to be hyper-focused, but just having the ability to zoom out and breathe, I think, is very powerful, and I think that's what God wants. Like, I have questions, I need answers, he has them. Yes, and I agree. And tapping into that with him will help. And breathing on it, you know, and just like being consistent and putting him first and giving him your praise as your sacrifice. You know what I mean? Like, God, you are the almighty creator. Like, none of this is possible without you. Giving him his praise and showing gratitude first and foremost, and then asking, hey God, this, like, I really strongly want this. He will work his magic. He will show you his ways. His divine intervention will occur. Amen to gratitude. You're right. Thank you so much, Omar.
way.
So basically, I don't need anything. I just need the wisdom he gives. as it's okay to not know where you're headed, but that's how it should be. Life is to be experienced, not a problem to be solved. That is very true. I completely agree. I don't need anything. I just need the wisdom he gives. As we all do, man. As we all do. There's so much corruption in this world. We all need him and his wisdom and his Holy Spirit, you know? And to keep that rooted in our hearts is all I pray for, you know? It's okay to not know where you're headed, but that's how it should be. Right. That is how it should be. Yes, we are sentiment beings, you know? We don't know. We're not from a different dimension. We're here. We are in the present, right? Life is to be experienced, not a problem to be solved. Love that. I love that. I completely agree. I completely agree. We are constantly solving problems, right? But that is the experience, right? So choosing to stay in that flow of experimenting and experiencing and just loving, I think is important. There's a beauty to a process, and the people that come along in your life in that moment made you feel special. But in the grand span of your life on this earth, that sometimes only covers less than 1%. Whoa, I gotta reread that. Hold up. Oh, real estate. What do we got here? There's a beauty to a process, and the people that come along in your life in that moment made you feel special. But in the grand span of your life on this earth, that sometimes only covers less than 1%. Wow. Yeah. No, I know, grammatically incorrect. I had to read that like and slow it down. There's a beauty to a process, and the people that come along in your life in that moment, right? In that beautiful moment in that process, the people that come along in that made you feel special. Wow. I see what you're saying, Omar. I see. Wow. Yeah. I think of old neighbors that I had, for example. 1% of your total. Wow, yeah, that's powerful. That's powerful. And like using that for whatever situation or problem you may be occurring in life. I completely agree, and I absolutely and utterly love that, bro. And like it's the same way as like not being afraid to like post your work. You know what I mean? Like, oh, like if I post this, then like everyone's gonna think of me differently and whatnot. Like, bro, you post something, someone sees it, they're gonna forget it in an hour. You know what I mean? Like, like I don't know, this book I read, I really love. I think it's on the same topic. It's The Alchemist. Yo, Brian or O or anyone in this chat, if you've read The Alchemist, drop a W book. Basically, I think like the whole thing about The Alchemist is like The Alchemist. Yeah, you've read The Alchemist, bro? Let's go, Brian. Yo. Yeah, okay, both of y'all. Yo. Oh. So, I think like the real moral point of that book is, you know, the shepherd doesn't want to be a shepherd, and he takes his whole life to find this glory, this treasure, this purpose. He goes across villages, goes and meets emperors and kings and their daughters and chases all these things in search of that. And at the very ends, I mean, I don't want to give it away. It's a great book if you haven't read it, but in the very ends, when he reaches that so-called treasure that he was looking for, he realizes the real treasure was the journey all along to get there. Like, that was a very eye-opening book. I listened to the audiobook, so like I didn't really absorb everything in depth as if I were to read it. Usually when I read something, I like will reread lines and everything. But that's what I got from it, is like we go through all these things in order to get to a certain place. Everything falls in place eventually. Boom. Spot on, Brian. Like, and like, gotta go get it now. Yes. Oh, bro, get that. It's fire. It's a pretty short read too. Everything falls in place eventually. And like, yeah, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. It could be a month, it could be 3 months, it could be a year, it could be 10 years. You know, like, that's up to him, you know? He got the treasure when he was ready and okay not having it right. Thank you, Brian. Thank you for clarifying that.
Repair is done the same way. Every manufacturer.
Yeah, it's like a. I don't know how like biblical it is. Obviously, it's like
vehicles that they build
made up, but it feels like you're reading the Bible almost. Like, it just feels that wisdom feeling you get from reading the Bible. Is what I got.
Follow those procedures because they're designed to repair your car properly, not to make it look like it's been repaired. Let me do it again. We follow those repair procedures because we follow those procedures. Hold on. Designed to repair your car properly.
God bless y'all for joining us.
We follow those procedures.
Making my Wednesday.
Those procedures because they're designed to. We follow those.
Dick suck. Are you making me say something funny, Omar? Nah, it's by Paulo Coelho. What are you doing, Omar? Are you trying to make me say something on my live? Who? It's by Paulo Coelho. Paulo Coelho. Oh, okay. Alright. He said, not at all.
We follow those procedures because they're designed to restore your car properly, not just make it look like it's been repaired. From
I actually have the audiobook, and my sister let me borrow the physical book. If you wanted to borrow it,
to one-time use parts.
But I think it's pretty cheap if you want to just get a copy yourself.
We follow every step to the T. I made that up. That was dumb. The T. I made that up. That was dumb. From weld locations to one-time use. From weld locations to one-time use parts. We follow every prepared. From weld.
Yo, Omar, should I break my fast today, bro?
Locations to replacement guidelines. We follow every step. Or every step matters. From weld location.
Send me the audiobook for my drive tomorrow, bet.
From what?
It was 4 hours. It was a 4-hour audiobook, which I think is short for a book.
it's
Right.
been repaired. From weld locations to replacement guidelines, we follow every step. From weld locations.
And I'm not gonna lie, dude. Pretty sure you can find it for free, like on Spotify.
From weld locations to replacement guidelines, every step matters.
Cause I have it, bro. I was pretty upset. I got the book on Apple Books, thinking it would be an audiobook. Like I would have it as like a book on my phone. I could also play the audio, but no, it's only the book on my phone. I could swipe through it. And then I bought the audiobook separately, so I ended up paying like $80 for The Alchemist. All these people always talking about how they get bargains, how they get... I always overpay for things, bro. I'm like, just the dumbest. I read it in one sitting, gave the book out, then bought a new later, and I have it ever since. Bro, good for you, Brian. Good for you. My guy Brian's filled with wisdom. He's 24, bro. Yes, sir. If you feel breaking it and you've been eating clean the last quarter, but if not, then extend it. That's a great point. That's a great point. It's like basically like, how do I think I'm gonna move forward? Like, am I gonna eat clean? Am I gonna kind of relapse if however I feel? I don't know, dude. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like break it and do like a Dana White bone broth fast for the rest. Like I'll get like 2 things of bone broth from Whole Foods and just have that tonight before I go to bed and then break it tomorrow night. Like I'm breaking it, but I'm not like fully breaking it. I'm like easing into it.
Be careful to not grab that too fast out of your mouth. You're good.
Hey. Got a dip, bro. Good luck with the break. God bless your soul. Get a great workout in the morning. Will do, broski. Will do. All the love sent your way, Omar. Yo, Itu and Kenya need to sign off now and again early morning. Both of y'all tuning out. All good. I'm actually about to sign off myself. But yo, great meeting you, Brian. Thank you so much for just like engaging, commenting, joining the Creators Key, being a part of this. It's truly, truly appreciated. And all the love sent your way, bro. All the way from the US to Kenya. You're a great soul. I can feel it just through the chat, man. Have a great night's sleep. Get after it tomorrow. And be active in Creators Key tomorrow. I'm going to post something. Get a great workout in the morning. Yes, sir, Omar. That's what it's all about, man. Health, wealth, abundance. Health, wealth, and relationships.
Matters. When it comes to your safety and vehicle repairs, shortcuts are never good. All right, that was dumb. Shortcuts simply aren't worth it. Shortcuts look like it's been repaired. From weld locations to replacement guidelines, every step matters. When it comes to your safety and vehicle repairs, shortcuts are never good. All right, that was dumb. Shortcuts simply aren't repaired. From weld locations to replacement guidelines, every step matters. When it comes to your safety and vehicle repairs, shortcuts are never good. All right, that was dumb. When it comes to your safety, when it comes to your safety, shortcuts simply aren't.
You got it.
Good. All right. That was it.
Maybe like, a little, like, if you're looking to, get in, I don't know, like some sort of call to action, like 3, 2.
When it comes to your safety, shortcuts simply aren't worth it. Reach out to Airport Road Auto Body and we'll fix your car right. Not every repair simply are cut simply to replacement guidelines. Every step matters. When it comes to your safety, shortcuts simply aren't worth it. When it comes to your When it comes to your safety, shortcuts simply aren't worth it. Reach out to Airport Road Auto Body and we'll fix your car right.
Why does it low-key feel like the text is off a little bit?
Reach out to Airport Road Auto Body and we'll fix your
Like,
auto body and we'll fix your.
am I tripping?
Not every repair is done the same way. 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 Every manufacturer has repair procedures for the vehicles that they build. We follow those procedures because they're designed to repair your car properly, not to make it look like it's been repaired. We follow those procedures because they're designed to restore your car properly, not just make it look like it's been repaired. From weld locations to replacement guidelines, every step matters. When it comes to your safety, shortcuts simply aren't worth it. Reach out to Airport Road Auto Body and we'll fix your car right.
I guess it's not that far off. The captions just look a little off for some reason.
Not every repair is done the same way. Every manufacturer has repair procedures for the vehicle.
Go call this one repair procedures, and then last one 7. We got 14. We'll do half of them, and then we'll save half for tomorrow. And we'll send these over to the client. We'll say, hey, your rough batch edit is done. Here are these files for your review. Let us know how the pacing sounds, how the captions are looking, all that good jazz. The next round, the next pass for the edit will include color grade, sound effects, music, B-roll, all that good stuff. This is just a low quality version for you to check out. So that's usually how I flow when it comes to delivering to clients. We have 2 more shoots booked. So like there's no super rush on getting these done, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to get this done so I can move on and get more stuff done. So yeah.
All right, ready in 3, 2, yes, sir.
The cheapest repair isn't always the least The cheapest repair isn't always the least expensive one. I'm gonna do this on a 2-parter.
Yep.
A low estimate might look appealing today.
Yeah, he's grabbing that paper too fast.
Today. But poor repairs create much bigger problems later. Did I go fast with the draw?
You see, he knows it too.
You can see it going. Oh, you can. Okay. Let me. Yeah. A low estimate might look appealing today. A low estimate might look appealing today. But poor repairs create an expensive one. A low estimate might look appealing today, but poor repairs create much bigger problems. But the cheapest repair isn't always the least expensive one. A low estimate might look appealing today, but poor repairs often cause bigger problems later. Or more expensive. Improper repairs can affect safety systems, resale value, corrosion protection, and even future repairs. Improper repairs can affect safety features, corrosion protection, and even future repairs. Doing it right the first time usually keeps your vehicle's value up. I'm trying to get resale value in there. I like to. Doing it right the first time. Doing it right the first time saves money in the long run and maintains your vehicle's resale value. Always choose quality over shortcuts.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah. That's it.
That's it for that one. The cheapest repair isn't always the cheapest repair isn't
Cool.
always the least expensive one. A low estimate might look appealing today, but poor repairs often cause bigger problems later. Improper repairs can affect safety features, corrosion.
Improper repairs. Cool. All right. So that's 7 out of 14. Not done, but cut up. Like, this is just the, I wouldn't even call it the first pass. I would call this like the second pass. The first pass, we had the full sequence labeling. This is the second pass where we're going through and further editing and cutting these individual worlds that are reels. And then that next third pass will be whatever, but I usually go and slap on some B-roll, right? I'll probably go and cover some of those gaps. I'll make the pacing a little bit better. Sometimes you might want to break up something, like just how it's so harsh throughout. You might want to space it out a little bit, throw a graphic in there, let something like a thought ride out, adding different topics and whatnot, sound effects, color grade. These are all different passes. You can do them all together, reel by reel, or you can do it pass by pass, whatever makes sense for you. My name's Liam Coleman. This has been the 15th live stream. Vibin'. I gotta stop saying and I'm exhausted. Fuck, I just did it again. It's your boy Liam. Hold up. Alright, y'all. It's been your boy Liam, Mailman Media. We are about to sign off. Hope you enjoyed this live stream. All the love sent your way. Thank you so much for all of those who have joined live. Thank you all much to those who are joining after the live once it's posted. Hope you're able to pull some value. If you are interested in joining the Creators Key, my community, you can go ahead, reach out to me on Instagram, here on YouTube. I think there's a new message feature. You can even find my Facebook, whatever it may be. Reach out. I'll send you the link. You can join up. It's a community of creatives, and I'm going to be teaching you all in there my sauce, all that good stuff, to go from a editor, a creator who has we'll say a video editor who has some clients and wants to create a sustainable business with high quality clients on retainer fees. Thank you for listening. Hope to see you in there. Peace. That was awful.